All right, chat. I gotta know. I have to know. Colorado or Dallas. They're going to Game 7. And before we find out the answer, I want to take a look at the two teams to see who we'd rather play. This is what Colorado looks like at this stage. Maybe no longer at the peak of their powers, but still very good. Smoskovich, Rantanen, Lucas Raymond, Slavkovsky, Novotny, and a former Pred, Luke Evangelista. Wheels, that's going to be this Friday. I'll have info about it very, very soon. Very, very soon. It's been a long time now. 4 seasons since Evangelista was on this team. Their third line, Chase Stillman. Stubbs with the 3 gifted subs out of nowhere. Stubbs, thank you for that. Appreciate you. My goodness. Dropping the boom. Is one Mr. Boom Stubbs. You'll love to see it. Whew. You'll love to see it. Of course. Mr. Stubbs, that's Boom Stubbs with 2 B's. And an underscore at the end. Another streamer on twitch.tv. I mistyped it. No. Where did I get a J in there from? There we go. Beautiful. Go check out Stubbs. He was playing Fortnite. Crash and I are going to play Fortnite at some point because I bought the Bender skin from Futurama, so I got to get my money's worth. And also, Crash has been very kind with me forgetting to talk wrestling with him on a few occasions. Anyway, yeah, Fedor Svechkov is on this team as well. You guys have seen the forward lines at this point. It's been 4 seasons since Svechkov was here, too. Defensively, Bowen Byram and Cale Makar. Oh, God. Michael Benning and Alec Regula, Alex Vlasic with Sean Dursey. Their goaltender, some dude named Jared Carlson. 3rd round pick in 2027. I have no idea who that is. Linus Allmark behind him. William DeFore, Martin Kromiak, and Danila Klimovich as the scratches. It's a good team. And we know Dallas. Okay, Jesus. With Atu Ratu, Ty Delandria, Maverick Bork, Logan Stankoven, Rupe Hintz, and Jason Robertson. Jakob Lauko, Zaid Wisdom, Anthony Beauvillier, Anthony Mantha, Cole Sillinger, and Scott Lawton. Their defense, Mira Heiskanen, Nils Lundqvist, Thomas Harley, Liam Bixel, Theo Leinstein, and Eugene Volpati. Their goaltender is still Ottinger. I gotta be honest, give me Colorado. They have LaFerriere, Suzuki, and Tyler Bertuzzi as scratches. I gotta be honest, give me Colorado. Ottinger scares me. Ottinger scares me a lot. Who's it gonna be? Dude's named Eugene in 2032. Poor bastard, right? No offense to the Eugenes out there, but damn. In fairness, I mean, there are worse things to be named. Have you seen what some people are naming their kids? If you're not familiar, now Reddit's a dumpster fire, right? Reddit's a dumpster fire. But if you ever want a good time, what you do is you go to reddit.com/tragedy, and some of the things that people name their fucking kids. Some of the things. Hold on a second. There was one that I saw recently. Was a top answers of the month. Hold on. There are some names on this that'll make you want to put your head through a fucking wall. Oh, come on. It's got to be there. Oh, here's one. Shout out to Tyler. I don't know what's worse, naming your kid fucking something random or just butchering the spelling to make them unique. Poor Tyler. Poor Tyler. Anyway, check out that subreddit. You'll have a good time and cringe a lot because people are fucking terrible about their kids. Colorado or Dallas, it is going to be the Colorado Avalanche. We lost to Dallas last year in round 2. We have some history with Colorado. We have never, ever won a playoff game against them in this franchise mode. We have played them twice and been swept twice. But that is who we draw as Milwaukee draws their greatest rivals in the form of the Rockford Ice Hogs. So it is Colorado as Rowan brings in a press box suspension. Right. Right. So we will be missing somebody for the first 5 games of this series, and that person is player number 6, which is Andrei Svechnikov. Andrei Svechnikov will be out for the first 5 games of this series. Do we go with Carey Terrence or a proper right wing? We go with Turner. We're going to go with Turner. He's our guy. He's our guy. So no Svechnikov for the next few games. We're going to bump up Koski and Ranta to the second line. I am tempted to drop line A, but that's the deal. So we already know what Colorado looks like. We know how this goes. I don't know why someone put up a crash. Why'd you put up? You put up a prediction. I guess technically it works. Colorado technically advanced. So congratulations to people who got points because Crash made a prediction and not a poll. Congratulations for the extra points. And we have a new prediction up in terms of who we think is going to win this particular series. In terms of the ratings, not that they mean a damn thing. 95, 84, 81, 89, 82, and an 81. They are obviously still going to be a very, very good team. No doubt about that. And again, we have never won a game against them in the playoffs, which is a rough time. It's a rough time. But hopefully we can change that. Hopefully we can do a little bit more. Conviction 4 months on the primer. Can't agree with the message attached to it. But hey, thank you, of course, for supporting me and my face. Let's do it. It is game number 1. Game number 1 against the Avs. Can we finally change our fortunes? First period, 2-0 Colorado. Cale Makar on the power play and a certain Habs pick. Yeah. Not a great start. Second period, goal apiece, Nick Ness and Chase Stillman. We're down 3-1 heading into the third of game number 1. 4-1 power play goal or Mackie Smoskovich. Korhonen gets one back. Probably too little too late. Probably. Yeah. Colorado takes game 1. We are now 0 for 9 in this franchise mode against the Avs in the playoffs. And Patrick Laine strains his hamstring and is out injured. No Svechnikov. No Laine. Potentially no hope. Coco, you handsome devil. How the heck are you? I hope you're good. I hope you're well. How did the stream go? Oh, what a terrible time for that injury. We're going to go with Ulanov. This affects the minor leagues as well. as they hope to win. Svechnikov will be out for Ulyanov. Big storm, power was flickering, so I said, fair. Yeah, I don't blame you at that rate for just being like, yeah, we're good for now. I don't blame you, but thank you for the raid, my friend. I appreciate the heck out of you as always. You just caught me at a stressful time, but when is franchise mode not stressful as hell, right? And again, we'll drop the other shout out. You guys know, twitch.tv/Coco Sports. He's got you covered. If not more than I do in terms of sports game variety streaming, Coco's nuts, man. Like our content intertwines a lot in terms of, you know, where we end up. But oh goodness, he doesn't get stuck on NHL franchise like I did in August. All right, that fourth line hasn't been particularly okay. We'll go with Koski, Ranta, Turner, Ulyanov, and Sanchez. That depth is looking pretty weak. And we're going to be going with Thorne starting the next game against Svechnikov. Is still suspended for 4 more games. It's game number 2. What do you think Troy Terry's average will be? I mean, the Ducks are smart. Like, and again, by the time this ends up on YouTube, man, people would have known. It's fine. The Ducks are smart lowballing because odds are they're going to meet in the middle. Because Troy Terry's probably worth $8 million. I would say he gets 7. If he gets less than 7, then Anaheim's smart. Like, very, very smart for doing what they did. So, I'm going to say 6.5 to 7. Which is about how many goals Colorado is going to score here in game number 2. First period, 1-0 Avs, Slavkovsky. Doubled us up in shots as well. Second period, 2-0 We cannot score goals. I was worried about not scoring on Ottinger. Mikko Rantanen makes it 2-0. We are in big, big trouble. Ulyanov, the call-up, gets a goal. Is it too little too late? Power play goal, Florian Jackeye. Come on now. Do we have enough to win this? Colorado scores before I can jump in. And the Avs steal it. With 1:26 to go, Mackie Smoskovich wins it. And we lose both games on home ice to start the series. And Logan Cooley goes down to injury. He has been injured with injured groin. The worst thing that can happen to man. Injured groin. And we are now 0-10 against Colorado in the playoffs. Holy shit. We are in such a bad way right now. The face when you injure your injured groin. And again, Svechnikov will not be able to play either. Patrick, a gifted sub is just, you know, the way to support me financially. It gets you some emotes. That's about it. Just know that someone gifted you a sub and it makes me a happy, not homeless boy. Okay. It's got to be Jackson Like I don't want to take him away from what can be a Calder Cup, from a Calder Cup potential like MVP run. But it's either Festerini or Chartrand. Honestly, I'm going to go with Festerini. I think I'm going to go with Festerini. We're going to try it. Defensively, Uyghur's been okay, and I can't scratch anybody else, so we are going to send down Nick Hague. That might fuck up the morale of the team, but let's be honest, morale's bad enough already. The cuts will improve until morale improves. Koski Ranta's been okay, not amazing. You get 2 Calders, fuck that cup. You know what, you're probably right. Mr. Like, it's your time to shine. Turner has done nothing in 5 games. Turner's going down. Rick has done nothing in 3 games. Turner and Sanchez are going down. We're going to go with the hot hands of McLeod and Johansson. And then technically Svetch is the other right wing, but he can't play right wing at the moment. Technically we could just run Ulanoff. Ness is running left wing. What do we want to do here? But Svetch isn't allowed to play. So Demore, Korhonen, Ness, Jack-Eye. Consider Ulanoff a right wing. And then Mooney. I mean, Ness could play center now if we needed him to. This is just a tough, terrible spot to be in. Jack-Eye at least has 2 points, but a -3 isn't great. Svitov. All right, Sergei Svitov is out. He has been dreadful. We're going to give Kerry Terrence the opportunity again. Lindholm has been very solid. And there's Ness, and then there's Mooney. Could go Lindholm, Mooney, Ness, Terrence. That might be the way to do it. So no Laine, no Cooley, no Svechnikov. Potentially no hope. This is a real rough spot to end up in, and I actually do have to call up one more option, but I need to see what the lines are going to be. Need to see what the lines are going to be. Ah, shit. Right now, it's not looking too good. Koski Ranta nor Demore are great fits for that top line. Oh my god. Well, this we're so screwed, man. We're so screwed. Bennett, come on back. Come on back, Blake. We're gonna need you. We are going to need you. We'll keep Jack-Eye on the lower line. Demore, Lindholm, Ulanoff, Korhonen, Mooney, Koski, Ranta, Bennett, Ness, Johansson, Jack-Eye, Terrence, McLeod. The team looks just a little bit worse, doesn't it? Just a little bit. Here's the lines as we've been running them. Bonk and Sandin have been terrible. Darnell Nurse has still been terrible no matter what the hell we do. We'll just reunite Bonk and Nurse, Sandin and Uyghur. In goal, Jackson Like. He will get his first opportunity, his first NHL start. It's game 3 in Colorado. No pressure, son. No pressure. First period, 1-0 Avs, Mikko Rantanen. I mean, no shame in your first NHL goal against being Mikko Rantanen. Second period, goalless. This Colorado curse is torture. Absolute torture. As Vlasic scores on the power play. Matejchuk gets one back. And then Makar. Sandin late. Is it enough time? No, it's not. Taps. I'm depressed, but Barbie is a phenomenal movie. Absolute torture. Good play on words there. We are now 0 for 11 against Colorado in the playoffs. And are down 3-0 in the series. Patrick Laine is healthy. Logan Cooley is healthy enough to play as well. We'll be taking out Terrence. And I mean, then there's a debate. Probably said Ludwig Johansson back down. Got no choice but to play our best boys outside of Svechnikov, who still has a 2-game suspension to serve. So that'll be McLeod. All right. Well, at least Laine's back. That's all I can say. Cooley as well. We will reunite York and Sandin out of pure desperation. Why is Svetch suspended? Chat has the ability to suspend players should they wish to sabotage, and, well, somebody did. Somebody did. Game number 4. Will it be 3 straight sweeps by the Avs against the Preds in the playoffs? First period, 1-0. L.J. Mooney. Yeah. Second period, goal apiece. Mikko Rantanen and L.J. Mooney. Yeah. Third period, we got a long way to go. Nick Ness makes it 3-1. Blake Bennett makes it 4-1. God, Cale Makar scores. For the first time in the playoffs, we finally beat Colorado. That's our Stanley Cup, baby. Let it be known, nobody beats Nashville in 12 straight playoff games. Nobody. We won one. We did it. Play the Dora the Explorer theme. We did it. We actually beat Colorado in the playoffs. Fantastic. And we avoid the sweep and head back home for game 5. If we survive this game, Svechnikov will get to play in the series. I'm not holding my breath. Let's do it. Raise the banner. Beat Colorado once. Oh, goodness. That's either the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me with the most typos, or the best troll I've ever seen. First period, 1 goal apiece. Mackie Smoskevich and Lassie Koskiranta. Second period, Lindholm and Koskiranta. We're up by 2. Heading into the third period, L.J. Mooney. It's 4-1 now, 4-2. Mikko Rantanen. Settle down here. Settle down. Come on. Power play Colorado. No. Yeah. Korhonen. The Nashville Predators have won 2 in a row to keep this series going. The Flying Finns and LJ Mooney. We go to game 6. Without Patrick Laine, who gets hurt for the second time in the series. However, Svechnikov does get to replace him. Oh, goodness. You know, just the fact that we've even forced game 6, I'm happy about it. It's game number 7 that's on the horizon, but I don't think we're going to get to it. He rated. He sure did. He's very kind. Game 6. First period, 2-0. Preds. Rasmus Sandin and Loch Ness. Second period, still 2-0. Novotny makes it 2-1. Power play. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, fuck you. No.
For those about to score,
Whoa! Why can't we have nice things? AFC. Have they been enjoyable to watch? Have they? Yeah? Thank you for the 1 year. I appreciate you. 56 seconds away from forcing game 7. And we go to overtime in game 6. If we win, it is game 7. If we lose, the Avs advance to the conference final.
Overtime is set to get underway. It all comes down to one chance, one shot. Here we go. It's overtime. It's underway.
All arena to sight. Demore on the breakaway. Saved by Carlson.
You'll get a second chance. What an enormous opportunity.
12 seconds in, Bowen Byram was able to hunt him down.
You wear the same suit.
What a chance. Cooley on the draw against Rantanen and wins it. Sandin shot blocked, breaks his teammate's stick.
Takes the feed.
Smoskovich to Rantanen. Our season's on the line. York comes up with it. Can we force game 7 back at home in Nashville? Byram wins the puck back. Bowen Byram shot, scores! And the Colorado Avalanche go to the conference final. Less than a minute away from game 7. They tie it. We go to overtime. Demore gets a chance on the breakaway. and can't score. And this is right off the opening draw. Rantanen to Byram. Gets it to Smoskovich. Contact from York. The puck finds its way to Demore, who just picks it up. Again, Bowen Byram with immense hustle. Really limited what he could do with it. Tries to pick the corner, but Carlson's all over it. And then off the following draw, Cooley wins it. Sandin's shot is blocked by Cooley, breaks his stick. They go down the other way. Smoskovich finds Rantanen. Loses the puck in the double team. York able to find Svechnikov. Gets it up ahead. Demore couldn't hold it. As Byram strips him of the puck. And takes it down the other way. Given a little bit too much space by Cam York. Although you could argue Cam York played it pretty well. He kept Byram to the outside. Off the arm. And in. For the young goaltender. And Colorado, thanks to that man there, Bowen Byram. Go to the conference final. Yet again, we nearly came back from 3-0 down to force game 7. And it didn't happen. Connor Bedard and the New York Islanders will play the Toronto Maple Leafs, and the Battle of Alberta goes 7. We had it. Again, we were less than a minute away from forcing Game 7. We have an interesting offseason ahead of us. Tony Corhidden will probably end up demanding to be our first line left wing. Nick Ness is now in the mix on this team. Elias Lindholm could very well retire. Blake Bennett. There's no way he won't be an NHLer. Logan Cooley. Is he our number 1 center? I'm not sure if he is. I'm not sure if he is. It was a 1-year deal. Patrick Laine hurt twice. Wasn't amazing when he played. Demore was abysmal. And with Corhidden sneaking up, Demore is going to be an RFA, if I'm not mistaken, as Max drops the add an X Factor option. At least I think Demore is an RFA. Rasmus Sandin had a pretty rough series from a defensive standpoint. And I mean, a pretty rough playoffs. The problem is, again, you can't sort series by series. Like, you can't sort last 5 games, last 7. I wish I could. Matejchuk was very, very good. As was Weegar. Obviously, the big issue was in goal. Just nobody stepped up. We chose not to bring back Sebastian Casa on a big-time guaranteed deal. And it sunk us. We didn't have great goaltending all playoff long. Jackson Lyke did what he could. He obviously let in a god-awful goal to end the series. But he is still likely our guy moving forward. Add an X Factor means it's someone from the current lineup, not including Patrick Laine. And that player, it'll be a 1 through 20 decision instead of writing all their names down. That includes first left wing all the way to backup goaltender. And we roll a 10. So that 10 is Florian Jacki, who I was very well looking at getting rid of because he wasn't that good in the playoffs. Maybe that complicates things a little bit because he does have an extra year in his contract. So Florian Jacki gets another ability. Remove Send It for the moment. That ability, we roll a 14. So obviously 4, 8, 12, 13, 14. It's Ice Pack. Now there is a chance off of a coin flip that it's a gold. Heads is gold. Tails is silver. It's a silver. That's not great. Pat, have a good night, buddy. Shit. Brent, because we like to have fun. Not great. A gold would have been great because it would have guaranteed that I would have traded him and he would have had more value. So. Our season's done. Milwaukee up 3-2 against Rockford, but damn, our season ends in Game 6 in overtime. Less than a minute away from forcing Game 7.